us when I tell you that in your lifetime and in my lifetime, storms will keep on coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of us hope that when we have weathered one storm in our lives, we won't have to worry about facing another storm anytime soon. But in fact, y'all, the reverse of that statement is true, because storms will keep on coming in your life.
All right, all right.
If in your lifetime, y'all, you have found some financial storms, the ill winds of monetary shortfalls have encompassed your checkbook and my checkbook.
Come on.
And it looks like the more we make, the less we have to spend.
Come on.
And just as soon as you get one bill paid, you can look over the horizon and you'll see another one waiting for you. There'll be one more in the mailbox. Then you have that personal testimony to the fact that storms will keep on coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In your lifetime, y'all, there's no doubt, you have had some physical storms. Perhaps you have been wrestling with a serious illness for a long period of time. And just when you begin to believe that the victory has been achieved, some other pains will begin to arise in your life. Some aches or some arthritic stiffness will become in your joints. Or perhaps your blood pressure will begin to start to fluctuate up and down. And you will begin to feel sick all over again. I tell you of a certainty, y'all, that storms will keep on coming. In our lifetimes, y'all, in our lifetimes, we have had some emotional upheavals that sends us reeling backwards in the utter despair of our lifetime. The tensions of the experience has tightened the strings on your emotional well-being. Perhaps, y'all, perhaps there has been, death has made a visit in your house where you live at.
All right.
And there is an aching void that cannot or somehow cannot be filled. And just as soon as you sense the return of peace and contentment in your life, and your mind is released from its agony, some other disappointments begin to surface and to drag you down when you least expect it. I tell you, storms keep on coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you haven't, y'all been beaten by financial, physical, or emotional winds of adversity, y'all, I'm about to visit down your street right now. I know you've gone through some sort of spiritual crisis that has shaken your faith, battered your belief, and caused you to call your soul's salvation into question.
Come on, sir. Come on.
Perhaps there was a period when you lost your joy in the Lord. And along came another challenge that dimmed your Christian life and put water on your spiritual fire. One thing I am absolutely certain of, y'all, that storms will keep on coming.
Yes, they will. Yes.
I hate asking the question, why is it that storms continue to press their way into our lives, preacher? I'm so glad you asked that question. What have we learned through our experience that prepare us for the inevitable storms that's yet to come in your life?
Well,
there are lessons, y'all. There's lessons to be learned in the storms. They are often overlooked by our frail human psychic inability to analyze the benefits of our internal and external disturbances. There is insight to be gained and a perspective to be sharpened if we tune in and turn on our inner soul of God's divine plan for our lives. When the storm of life comes upon us, y'all, God is talking to us. Whether they come into our homes, your body, your church, or your finances, God is talking. We may not initially understand His language, and we may not even comprehend His intentions. We may not even like the sound of His voice. But when storm comes, God is talking. God's job, y'all, is to take charge of the storms in our lives. He who is in charge of the sunrise is also the superintendent of the shadow.
Yes, sir.
He who creates the winds also directs the rain. He who sends the storms of the wintertime also usherings the flowers of the springtime. It is our job to let go and to let God orchestrate the outcome of our storm. It's the job, it's God's job to conduct the symphony of our lives.
You're right.
And it's our job, y'all, to listen as he teaches through the complex measures and rhythmic beats of our unique circumstances. Sometimes, y'all, sometimes it may seem as if he isn't saying much in the talking that he does, y'all. In those times, you must listen very, very closely to the small, still voice of the Lord. And hear him say, y'all, be still and know that I am God. I will exalt among the heathens. I will exalt in the earth. That's in Psalms 46:10. God talks through storms, y'all. So we ought to be prepared for the storm. So we should expect that the storms will keep on coming. And perhaps, y'all, there is couched deeply within the scriptures an explanation or understanding of the nature of the storms. I hear you